If you're thinking about moving to Cypress, Texas here in 2025 or beyond, then you probably want to know a couple things like, is it safe? How are the schools here? What's the cost of living, housing? What are some unexpected things that you need to know before moving here? And overall, just what's around Cypress, Texas? Then this video is for you. My name is iszac.rose with eXp Realty, your Houston real estate agent, and today I'm going to be giving you a video walkthrough of Cypress, Texas and everything that you need to know, some of the pros and cons, and if Cypress, Texas is really the right place for you to move to. It is currently December of 2024 at the time of recording this, but this video will hold true through 2025 and throughout. So before we continue on, just a little bit about myself. I have lived in Cypress, Texas since 2012. Me and my family came here all the way from Cedar Falls, Iowa, and have lived here ever since. If you're watching this video, you're probably looking to move to the Houston area in general, and probably in doing your research, you've came across Cypress, Texas, Katy, the Woodlands. These are just three of the biggest, most desired areas to live, especially when it comes to the suburbs. If you're not someone who's looking for the nightlife and not looking for the hustle and bustle of downtown and overall just want somewhere safer or more family oriented, Cypress is definitely one of the places you should be considering. And speaking of just the hustle and bustle of downtown versus Cypress, Texas, Cypress, Texas is statistically much safer than downtown. We have a lot less violent crime and definitely a lot less personal property related crime. As you can see right here, going through Neighborhood Watch, you can see statistically Cypress, Texas just has a lot less incidents versus downtown. You're of course in the suburbs, so it's not an apples to apples comparison. However, if you are looking for moving into the suburbs, then you're gonna wanna compare Cypress to say Katy or Richmond, Fulshire. You can see that the location of Cypress just from this map, you are typically on the west part of the Houston area, and one of my favorite parts about this is just your ease of highway access. Now, location-wise, if you do have to work downtown, the commute can definitely be a big commitment to ask. We are about 45-ish minutes from downtown, but this typically can be over 60-ish minutes, 60 to 70 minutes once you start to factor in traffic and if accidents, God forbid. And overall, if you do have to work in downtown, Cypress might not be the location for you unless you're willing to commit to that commute. One of the great things about being in the Cypress area though is our highway access. You have the 99 tollway and 290, which are some of the largest loops in all of the United States. You have quick and easy access to go south or all the way north to get up to 45. We're only 4-ish hours away from Dallas and about 2.5 to 3 hours from Austin and San Antonio. But being right here in Cypress, you're pretty much within a 10 to, at the max, 15 minutes away from a major highway. This definitely can make your commuting and shopping and all that stuff a lot easier. We are a very developed area here in Cypress, Texas. I would say we are nearing the end of seeing new neighborhoods and whatnot. We have a few excellent grand communities here in Cypress, Texas, with Town Lake and Bridgeland going to be the most common that you will see when doing your research. A few others to note is Marvita and Dunham Point, also two excellent communities I really like. I'm actually recording this video here from the Town Lake Master Plan community. I've now lived in here with my parents for the last 3 to 4 years, and overall this is just a really beautiful community, especially if you want water features. In the Town Lake neighborhood, you have things such as the boardwalk, which you've probably seen on other videos if you've been watching a few other Moving to Cypress, Texas videos. This is definitely one of the most common commercial hotspots in the area. People love to come here and just eat on the water, maybe do a little shopping, buy yourself some jewelry from Kendra Scott, all that good stuff. So you will see definitely the Town Lake community being highlighted a ton. Now, the other master plan community, since we're on the topic of housing right now, is Bridgeland. This is a humongous development. It's been in development for many years and it has no end date as of right now. This is going to be one of the hottest upcoming areas across all different price points. You typically can find this in about the low $300-ish thousand all the way up to the millions. There is some big plans from the developers in regards to more commercial, which is definitely what everyone is kind of looking for. It's just quick, convenient access to your nearest Target, your H-E-B, which is our local grocery chain. And we just see a lot of big businesses in the area and just kind of catering to that demand. If you're looking for housing in Cypress, Texas, you definitely have the option between your new homes and your resale homes. Home pricing in the Cypress area is typically around a median price of $350,000. You can typically find homes in about the low 300s to high 200,000s, although this is definitely much more challenging. In your new homes, you're typically going to see about the low to middle $300,000 at the lowest price point. If you're going to find your, say, high to middle 200,000s, you're typically going to be a little bit out of Cypress, which those communities do exist and they play an excellent role for more affordable housing. And you can typically find these. However, you're gonna be a little bit outside of the Cypress area. We've just seen so much growth here and in Katy that everything is kind of going more west. So there's a few other communities that you can see on this channel, such as Paloma, Windrow, two of the biggest communities right now for more affordable housing options and still being within that 10-15 minute radius of the super nice suburban area. If you are still watching this video and you have found value so far, anything helpful, hit the like button. It's absolutely free and it helps more people looking to move to the Cypress area find this video to help educate them on the area. Now that we're nearing the end of the video, I want to give you a few quick tips, things to be on the lookout for and to help weigh your decision when you are looking for a home. Again, I am a real estate agent here in the Cypress, Texas area, and I would love to consult you on what it's like moving here and what it's like to work with me and what I do for my clients to make sure that they have the smoothest and just best overall experience when securing their future home here in the Cypress area. So tip number one, the number one thing that catches most of my clients, especially who are coming from out of state and what they experience the most shock with is the property tax here. So our property tax, especially in the new communities, this is typically where you're finding your beautiful homes on YouTube, such as on my YouTube channel and other big channels around here who are showing you gorgeous homes. They're showing you of a model home, which is the model floor plan, and then kind of gives you an idea if you want to build a house, if you want to buy a brand new home that no one's lived in, it's just a spec home from the builder. I typically refer to these as inventory homes, but in most of your new master plan communities, you're typically gonna find that property tax rate of about 3%. 3 to 3.3% of your property's assessed value is what you're gonna pay in property tax. Now you can reduce this by about 20% if this is your primary residence. This is our homestead exemption and you can file for that as soon as you have your driver's license updated with your new home address. The second thing that catches a lot of people off guard is insurance. And while this is a lot cheaper on our new homes because you have warranties, things that are covered, the roof's new, foundation, all that good stuff. But when you are selecting and looking at resale homes, you need to keep in mind the age of the roof. Anything past about the 14-15 year mark is going to be outrageously expensive just due to the nature that insurance companies know that they're gonna have to be replacing it sooner. I've had many clients where they've bought a home or they're in the process of purchasing a home and the roof's over 15 years and what normally would be say 150 to 250 bucks a month in insurance is outrageously higher than that just because the insurance company knows that they're gonna be replacing that very soon. So I hope this video helps educate you and your family before pulling the trigger on moving to Cypress or the Houston area in general. Again, my name is Isaac Rose. If you'd like to work with me, give me a call, text, email, schedule in my Calendly, whatever works for you. I'd love to talk to you, and we can go even in further depth of what it looks like to move to the Houston area. Other questions I might not have answered in this video, or maybe you just want some applicable answers to your certain scenario in life. So no matter how far or how little you are in your beginning your journey to move to the Houston area, I would love to help work with you and guide you. So all that being said, thank you for watching. Again, if you're new to this channel, do hit the subscribe button. I post regularly on this content, home tours, master plan community walkthroughs, all that good stuff to keep you most up to date to the Cypress, Texas area or the Houston area in general. So with all that being said, enjoy the rest of your day.